Exactly. Like, would you really want that? Would y'all say? Hell no. Mila, he hate himself, period. That's why he don't care about nothing. He don't, you can tell it don't look like he bathed properly. I don't know what type of shaver he using. It look like something like he got it from a blade from under one of them lawnmowers. Nah, it came so low. It's out of there. Oh yeah, you already know. You know he a bum. No, mind you, it ain't even. It's not only the dull, rusty ones. He probably be using the ones Kim be shaping her booty cheeks from in between, and he used the same one. Don't even clean it out or nothing. Like, babe, what that razor you use when you clean? You know what I'm saying? When you shave the hair in between your booty cheeks that time for your OnlyPants, and then he used the same one on his face. That's why it star crunched like that. That's why I look like that. That's why it look like that, using them damn booty razors and shit on his damn face. That's why his shit look like that. With them damn bumps, star crunching looking ass. You can't use booty razors on your face. You can't do that. That's why you end up, that's why his shit look like that. Cause you know, I got separate razors for separate things. You know what I'm saying? If I shave up in there, it's a totally different razor. You can't use that. You know what I mean? You can't put that on your face, baby. Can't do that. That's why it's like that. And you know they don't clean stuff. It's not like they clean the razor out or nothing. That's just straight out her cheeks on his face. Okay, there we go. We got to get serious, y'all. For real, we gotta get back on topic. Okay, let's see what this say.
Go ahead and read whenever you're ready.
Okay, okay, hold on. Let me put my glasses up. Okay, let me put my glasses on. Okay, okay.
Oh, it's a little bitch.
It's a little bitch. Okay, y'all. All right, boom. Okay, say resilience over adversity 222. Confessions of being with repetitive narcissists. Okay, quote end quote. I remember the
Start over.
nights
You
I
breaking
went
up.
to
You breaking
sleep.
up. You
Oh,
breaking
can
up
you hear me?
bad.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Can y'all hear me now?
Good mic
Can
check.
you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Okay, 1 2 1 2. Okay. Resilience over adversity 222. Confessions of being with repetitive narcissists. Quote end quote. I remember the nights I spent crying myself to sleep over someone who was living a lie. Quote end quote. I remember times when I walked away and choose to forgive someone for things that never came to light. I ain't gonna keep doing quote unquote. Y'all got it. There's a lot of them. I remember nights praying and begging for things to change, asking myself why, if I was doing everything right. I remember looking in the mirror, and boy, was my self talk deadly, hearing the words bitch, a hole, dumb, worthless played over and over in my head. I remember a time when everyone around me was more important than I was. I fed myself lies and I sacrificed my wants and needs for others, believing that that was my purpose. He blacked out today. He hit me today. But it's okay. I can fix him. He will do better. He loves me. The lies I told myself. So now when you see me, no, I won't apologize for being selfish, for taking care of me, going after my dreams, or surrounding myself around good people and letting go of those who aren't. I won't apologize that I have for mankind. I am unapologetically me. And no, I'm not perfect, and I never truly will be. I will apologize when it's needed or necessary. but I will not entertain drama, trickery, or foolishness. I have who and excuse me, I have who and what I need, and I will never stop evolving and being a better version each and every day. That's a lot there. We all know who that's about. And you know what? I try to be, okay, some more. Hold on, y'all. Resilience over adversity 222. Okay. Hold on, what'd she say? Well, okay. Well, she tagged somebody at Trey 3 Well. Well, you see, that's the difference between you, someone I would be happy to have as a father of my children, and the actual father of my children. Trey 3 Well, I said, ... and your silence is mature of you. Sis, you already know what that is. All right. Here's some more, y'all. Let me put my glasses on. Okay. Okay, someone you know is bi, someone you know is transgender, maybe even someone you love. Think before you speak hate. So it's her again, resilience over adversity 222. Food for thought. It can be anyone, your child, mom, dad, sibling, or friend. I often wonder why it's so hard for people to love the differences of another. Kids in their early teens being kicked out, forced to learn how to live on their own because they love differently than their norm. It sickens me. There's no one, two people alike, and to love someone is to accept all that makes that person uniquely them. As parents, we should be encouraging our kids to love and accept and believe in themselves versus living up to what is considered to be socially acceptable, forcing them to be what they are not. At the end of the day, we are all looking for acceptance and searching for purpose in this world. I've experienced this firsthand, and I was a victim to someone who hid who they truly were out of fear of not being accepted, thus causing unnecessary pain not only to myself but to others involved. But thus, I don't know if she meant thus or this, but this happens. Yeah, she meant this. But this happens. Hold on. But this happens all day, every day, and it needs to stop, and it can't stop, but it starts at home, teaching our kids to love themselves and everything that makes them you. And no, it does not make them selfish. 100. KJ Scorpio, what's up, boo? Welcome in. You missed, honey. You missed a lot of. It'll be a recap later. Hold on, Blaze. Do you want what's her name in here?
I was just about to say the same thing. Hold on.
Cause yeah. Cause
Leola.
You want to fix that?
Really not gonna get sidetracked with this with you too much at all because I'm not in the mood for it. Ain't nobody messing with Miss Pugh. Miss Pugh is cool with me. And if y'all don't like my opinion on how y'all, petty doing Miss Pugh, then don't listen to it. But ain't nobody messing with her.
Right.
I support her. So please go that way.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she's watching on another page. If not, she'll get the replay. But
yeah, she'll be all right. She's strange too. She another one I be popping in and out these lives. Like, are y'all saying anything? Are you shedding a word about this instead of coming in about other weird stuff? Stop trying to derail. Anyway, okay. Resilience _ adversity 222. This is my one and only disclaimer on my life and what is going on. I haven't been with the man in 3 years, but in caps, We have children together, so I choose silence. Trey 3 well. I have no such filters though. I have kids from different mothers, have had some legal issues with one of them several years ago. Frankly, no state agency ever prevented me from seeing my kids, regardless of whatever drama was going on. Know why? In caps, I refuse to allow it to do so. In caps. Don't like me? Great. Where's my kid? I'm a piece of shit? Great. Where's my kid? Your mom don't like me? Your parents don't like black people? Y'all don't approve of my lifestyle? Great. Where's my kid? In caps. Question mark. What? Explanation point? Question mark. You know, all that. Multiple times. Child support late? Question mark. Yep. Where's my kid? Question mark. I don't do shit? Question mark. Great. Where's my kid? In all caps. Question mark. Wait, what? Question mark. I can't see my kid. Question mark. I will see you in court. Fathers have rights. Dudes that don't see their kids. ... And trying to.
Hold on
Period.
1 second, Miss Mistress. I'm gonna say this once again. Don't block her before I say this. Ain't nobody messing with Miss Pugh, okay? And if Miss Pugh felt like I was messing with her, she would tell me that herself. But me and Miss Pugh are cool, so don't try to come over here trying to spin some narrative because y'all hate my opinion about what happened.
Hey, Courtney.
I don't like what y'all doing to that woman, and it's foul, period. So I'll support her. So goodbye, Leola, because we're not talking about that.
Yep. Go ahead, Dominican. Anyway.
Again,
Stay
I'm
on
not going to stay on this topic, okay?
Right.
I'm not doing anything. Go talk to Petty. Because you don't do that type of shit to people you call your friends. But Petty ain't got friends, remember? Now you can exit about my live. Goodbye. Continue, Miss Mistress. Sorry for the interruption.
Sure. No problem. Okay. Resilience _over _adversity 222. At Trey 3 well, you see, that's the difference between you, someone I would be happy to have as the father of my children, and the actual father of my children. Ninja, you late. So, let's see, is there any more? Let's see. Oh, she types a lot. Y'all just be, Lord, y'all just have whole I hope y'all don't never do no crimes or anything like that. Like,
don't
do no crimes with
ever
them.
Since the internet started, these motherfuckers really be doing their crimes in 4K.
In 4K, like, y'all will tell do not do any crimes with these people, because they will, I'm telling you, they will definitely cop a plea. They will cop out on your ass and have a whole confession like this, okay? Several pages. All right. Okay. Resilience over adversity 222. All right. You'll be healed. No need for a doctor. Taurus, this is what they do. But this was Patricia's baby mama, slash ex-wife. What's up? Welcome in. So B. Okay, so now, Love Awakening, Alicia Bauman, February 24th, 2020. I have court tomorrow for my divorce, asking for prayers that I walk out divorced and everything goes smoothly. And then in the comments, she says, Alicia Bauman, it went well. Thank you all.
So I had more, but I had to go back and find it. Okay. I'm gonna just leave the one up where he said, where she says Patrick hit her, blacked out and hit her. So I'm gonna leave that up so everybody can see that.
Okay.
What's up, so?
What's going on? I just came on to say hello. I'm hanging out with my brother. I'm a little tipsy right now.
Lord.
So Hope
I'm on
you
mute.
having a
I'm
good time,
reading
bro.
everything. I'm paying attention. What's up, y'all? I'm good. I'm
What's
just
good, everybody?
hanging out with my brother, so I'm just hanging out. We are at South Beach.
All right.
Hey, stay on South Beach, man.
Oh,
You might as well move on in, bro. I said you stay on South Beach. You might as well move in.
Well, he just moved here, so you know what I'm saying? We here hanging out.
So again, y'all, I don't want to get back off topic, guys. So hold on.
Right.
All right. So
Okay.
if you look at the what was it? Which phrase was it? If you look at the second paragraph from the bottom, you see where she writes Patrick hit her. For all the people that are looking for it.
Yep. There it is. The second from the bottom. Couple sentences. There wasn't one. Oh, it's one sentence. Right above the long paragraph at the bottom. The one right above it. Where it says, he blacked out today. He hit me today, but it's okay. I can fix him. He will do better. He loves me. The lies I told myself.
So no, not only does he hit children, can't keep his hands off of children, infant children, he can't even keep his hands off his own wife. And what does it say? He blacked out. So what does that mean? He was drunk. What does Patrick do every day when he comes on this app? Drink.
He does.
And what did he say when I brought this post up the first time? Oh, it wasn't him. It wasn't me. She was talking about her other dude. Fuck out of here. She said today, Patrick, in this post, she was with you. So how is she talking about somebody else? He has not stopped drinking. He stops every time Patrick tells you he's going to stop drinking. He stops drinking for like a week, and that's it. Every time we say that, I mean, every time he say he's going to stop drinking, I say it's going to last a week, and it only lasts a week. All right, so.
Okay, later. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see something myself too. Put this back up in my face. Remember nights, praying, breaking for things to change. I mean, this is like memoirs of a battered woman, I guess. Baby mama, wife. That's all that is. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just memoirs of a battered, but you know what though? But again, like I be trying to be empathetic sometimes to certain things, but it's like, I mean, again, they still be like telling on themselves because at the end of the day, you notice how, I mean, you know, it's still giving narcissist though, because there's nothing about, you didn't make no poems about your children or memoirs about that, any confessionals about that. It's always centered around them. He do. You see his picture up there? You got to see it on a big screen, Jay. It's terrible. Imagine he's like a brand ambassador for skincare, and I'm like, how? Okay, let's see what this is here. Give it some time. He's pulling up some more receipts, everybody. Thanks for your patience. Okay.
You can go ahead when you're ready. And you
okay.
It's been pointed out the ones, the parts that I really need you to pay attention to.
Okay. With the blue and all that. Okay. Gotcha. Excuse me. All right. So this is by Patrick's ex-wife now. All right. So resilience _ adversity 222. I am many things: a mom, mental health advocate, friend, daughter, but I am also a survivor. So many times I have lost count that these past 2 years have been so freeing. The amount of healing that has transpired, I finally can smile, look in the mirror, and love what and who I see looking back at me. For those whom have passed by came in and left and taught me lessons. Thank you. You've made me stronger. For those who are still around, you're amazing. Thank you. And then hashtag know your worth, hashtag domestic violence survivor, hashtag smiling always, hashtag trust the process, hashtag live authentically, hashtag be authentic, hashtag mom of 4 kids. The date is May 3rd, 2020.
Again, when did she go in for divorce?
What day was it? May
It was
8th?
2020. I know that.
It was in 2020.
I'll put it
I
back up.
think
Hold
that
on.
said May. Can you put it back up? Yeah, so I could be accurate. One more time. Okay, February 24th of 2020. Yeah. So that's her having a memoirs of
And that's her
counting.
confirming
Yeah.
that Patrick was beating on her.
Right. I could believe it. And even like, I don't know if you realize in a poem, like, I guess it was kind of like a poem. That's what I said. It kind of reminded me of like a memoir poem. Where she was saying, like the one that you put about all of his insecurities, it's still like that now. Like the type of guy, like if she, say she looked at somebody else, it was saying something about like he would snap out or something like that on her. Like that. You know what I'm talking about? The one that you had up saying stuff like that about him being insecure. I know she was talking about him because that's how he actually acts.
My bad, missus.
Yeah, no, you good.
Gabe is running me while I'm trying to multitask.
Oh, yeah, no, it's all love. It's all love. Take your
So
time.
again, why she has nothing to say about any of this after she's already, I guess because she spoke on it. And I mean, I'm not trying to force her, but like, why are you giving your children back to a man that abused you and lying about abusing you? So that means he don't even care that he put his hands on you, no matter what he tells you, because he's telling you one thing, right? Even if he's being remorseful to her.
Mm-hmm.
But he's out here telling the world a different, completely story that you're a liar. Alicia, he's calling you a flat out liar. So are you a liar, Alicia? Did you lie on Patrick? I'm wondering. Because you didn't write this stuff for no reason. You're a domestic violence survivor. And you wrote this right after your divorce. Maybe you can make it make sense to me, Miss Mistress, because this don't make no damn sense. The way that,
I mean, you know, I mean,
you supposed to love your kids.
I never dealt with that with like, I'm talking about like any kids or anything with me involved or anything, but I mean, you know, I'm a domestic violence survivor and, you know, I try to, cause you know, I talk to like, you know, I swear it's like a panel of us to talk outside of here. I'm so glad. And I want to say it's those, y'all know who y'all are. I talk to, thanks for your support. I really appreciate it. Cause we be discussing, listen, we be really dissecting this and trying to, you know, put in work right behind the scenes. That's why I said, this is not just a thing. I be like on this, like outside of my life. Like, I mean, I'm busy, but I always like make time to try to like dissect this and figure out how can we help these kids. Right. And so I already kind of deduced that more than likely she was getting hit on too. And I mean, like I said, I'm trying to find, cause I'm sure it's a picture out there somewhere. I've been trying to find her, cause he, like the bigger pictures of him when he was bigger, he always tried to kind of like position I noticed his camera, like when he would DJ and things like that, kind of high. So you can't see how big he was. You have to keep in mind again, he was like over 300 something pounds, 5'9". He was real big. Okay. He's like the Hamburglar. He looked like he was almost 600 pounds. He was a very big guy. Okay. And, you know, she was really small. So imagine him 5'9". Yeah, but he looked even bigger than that. Hold on. Let me get that picture too. Y'all get a general idea, but he was even, listen, Blaze, I saw a picture of him even bigger than that. So imagine that the physical and the verbal abuse that she's facing by him, right? And they get you to the point where, you know, you almost feel like, I guess, you know, what do you want to call it? Like fear. And, you know, I know dealing with a narcissist and stuff like that, like she's probably had many a times, just like, you know, when a lot of us that was on here last year, remember he didn't have the kids last year. So I'm sure it might have been times where she did try to get away or whatever like that, but they always pull these weird stunts where they'll make you feel in fear of your life, like, oh, well, if you do that, you know, I'll hurt your mom or your dad, or I'll do, you know what I'm saying, or they'll even try to maybe threaten themselves with unaliving themselves or whatever. Like they always have this crazy story that they'll do that you'll feel like they'll stalk you, like it'll be a never ending. So you be like, okay, well maybe I'm just gonna deal with this. And I know it's like messed up, because I didn't understand until I got into, because I'm like, girl, just leave. But they'll instill that type of psychological mental abuse in your head where you feel like you were consistently being feared, you know, so you just try to like play it cool, you know. So hey Benchy, yeah, so you know, I think she was trying to do that, but it's just like, I think she was just in fear of him. But then it came to a time like, all right, when you finally like broke away, when your family's telling you, because it's not like she didn't have support, right? Her parents were there and everything, so it's like, well, while you was trying to figure that out, I mean, at least you should have put your kids somewhere safe with somebody, maybe your parents. I don't see why, because I never got that story. Because people ask me, well, why didn't the parents take the kids, right? There's been several people that asked me that, and I was like, man, that's a good question. I don't know. Like, especially if they were aware that there was abuse going on. I don't know why the grandparents, which would be her parents, didn't get involved. So, you know, hey, Lovey, hey. So, you know, yeah, it's just a fear thing. But then it's after a time, it's like, all right, then it's just like you're complicit in it. Okay, let me see. All right. It says resilience _over_ adversity 222. For the ones that are coming in, I'm reading excerpts from Patrick Genty's ex-wife, Alicia Bauman. So I'm reading that. Okay, Solo. That are very telling. Hey, Boo, what's up, Boo? How the baby doing? Okay. 9 months ago, I left my old life to build a new one, and with some help from my family and ex-friend. Who is this? Okay.
Hey, I had a question. I couldn't type it because I'm driving, but I did have a question and a statement. So I seen those recent videos that Genty had posted, and when they are saying that CPS pinning the parents against each other, I just wanted to know, what does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, your answer is good as mine. I have no idea.
Like, it seemed like they're trying to make it seem like one of them had to take the fall and Genty was the one that had to take the fall. But I was confused because I'm like, I listened to the audio. The mama made a statement, the friend made a statement, and the wife made a statement. So it's like, how is CPS trying to pin y'all against each other when if the babysitter did it, why would CPS try to pin y'all against each other? They could have just put it on the babysitter. And so is they trying to say that the friend that sometimes babysit statement is a lie, and the wife mother, her statement is a lie as well? Because I'm just trying to understand, what is that? What does that mean? I know how CPS be on some bullshit sometimes. I understand that. But when it comes to child abuse, they're not going to put the parents against each other unless they're trying to decide if it was the mother or the father that abused the child. One of y'all got to take the fall.
Did you hear Patrick's side of the story?
I was just confused at what they was trying to say.
Did you hear Patrick's side of the story earlier in the live?
No, I missed it.
Hold on 1 second.
But I heard what he said. I heard all the stuff that he was saying before the audio came out, which was a lie. But I haven't heard of anything recent. I just seen those videos, and I seen in the comments, he replying back saying CPS pinning the moms against each other, the mom and dad against each other. And I'm like, for what?
All right, so in this statement right here, he says nothing about a.
Are you like recording something? Because I'm confused. Why is it an echo?
I'm not recording.
Why is it an echo?
I'm not recording.
Her. I'm talking about
Who,
her.
me?
Yeah, I'm talking about her.
Oh no, I'm in a car and it's playing over my radio. I mute it and listen and then
Yeah,
come
you
back.
need to. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so if you want to read again, I'll let her read or whoever. It don't matter.
Sure. No, because she has that echo that's too loud. Okay. So it says, let me tell you a little story as to why I am the way I am and why I am so against corruption and lack of equality in this country. Last year, as I was coming home from a long day's of work at Red Robin, I came home. My son Patrick III was in his rocker laying down asleep. My wife asked me if I can watch him so she can get some rest. She went in the room and me and youngest son were in the living room. I was on the couch. He was on the rocker. Okay. As I was sleeping, I woke up to my son screaming. I thought he just wanted his bottle, so I tried to give it to him. He didn't want it. As I turned the light on to see what was wrong, I saw a little scratch appear on the left side of his face and a little toy he played with in his hand. The little toy had a little chip in it because the other two kids played with it too. But anyways, he must have fell asleep with it and accidentally scratched himself a little. So I wake up my wife. We put a little Neosporin on it and a bandage, and he was just fine. Didn't feel the need. Hold on, can't see that. Didn't feel the need to take him to the hospital. Next day, I take him daycare. I went home, and 3 hours later, 2 DYFS workers showed up at my house. I asked why, and they told me that the daycare called DYFS on me because he had a small scratch on his face. So then after seeing his normal, whatever that is, she said, hold on, this keeps going out. Okay. His normal, she said he was fine and that he did it by accident. DYFS didn't like that answer. They had him go to a doctor of their choosing. I knew there was something wrong. One day, as I was on my way to work to Red Robin, in the middle of the day and out of nowhere, 5 cop cars surround me and point their guns at me, pew-pews, at me like I was an animal right in front of my job. Explanation point. I, at that point, had never been arrested and never been in jail. Went to the station to be processed and was told I was being charged with second-degree assault and endangering a child. I was facing 15 years in prison. And then I sat in a jail cell for 2 months and change on a $50,000 bail. Lost my job, my kids, my family, etc. I was called a child abuser and a monster. 2 months and changed has passed, and I am finally before a judge. He read the charges out loud in all caps in front of everyone. My lawyer told the judge that because I can't see what's up above that host thing. DYFS.
As I went to DYFS, and company told me I could not be back home or they would
I can see from
put
there.
my children in foster care.
Okay, thank you, because I couldn't see, the host stickers in the way. Okay, I did what I had to protect my kids, and so did my wife. so we agreed I should go. Little did I realize I had no place to go. I had to stay at the Atlantic City Rescue Mission for 7 to 8 months. Only saw my kids and my wife, Cap, 2 hours a week. Finally, I seen my judge, and he downgraded the assault charges to regular neglect for lack of evidence. Open parentheses, which means I was effing innocent the entire time. Explanation point, explanation point, explanation point, in parentheses, all because I didn't take him to the hospital, quote unquote, and gave me probation. He meant probation, but I'm reading how it says. Probation, which by law makes me a criminal in all caps. Another statistic, explanation point. I couldn't even vote in this year's election, even if I wanted to. Explanation points, 2 of them. As of today, I DJ in Atlantic City and work full-time at H.H. Gregg. I was at work today and sold appliances to a young woman. She told me she was also a DYFS worker and told me she heard of my story. She saw me and said, quote unquote, you were discriminated against because of the area you were in and because of what you look like. My lawyer, etc., all told me the same thing. She proceeded to tell me that another young man is going through the same thing but had his kids and was never charged, also living in the same home as them, and that he is Caucasian, and that this isn't the first time she's seen people discriminated against by the law for what they look like, specifically in Brick, New Jersey. This is giving me a headache because, oh my God, it's hard read.
Me too.
Okay.
Me
Oh
too.
my God. I'm literally losing brain cells. Okay. So please, for the last time, in caps, do not tell me how to feel about the law, about the quote unquote bad police. Because guess what? My life was traumatized. And so was my children's lives and my wife's lives. All because of the way I looked and how I was preserved. I was looked at as a criminal and I still have a record, all because of quote unquote perception. My daughter is seeing a shrink because she was so traumatized because I left the way I did. The tear emojis, like he's crying. If you know anyone, know someone that has been discriminated against, hug them and reassure that everything gonna be all right. End of read, then mugshot queued in.
Did anybody hear anything about a babysitter? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I did. That's why I wanted to say something about the babysitter.
Can everybody
Let me
drop
ask this
down and
real
come
quick.
back up? It's the echo. Everybody drop down and come back up.
Okay. It's still echoing? Okay. One thing I can say about the babysitter. Is it echoing on my side?
Yes.
It must be because I'm playing in the car. Okay, let me disconnect and I'm gonna come back and take it out my car. Okay, he was right about the babysitter because in the read it said his wife was trying to sleep and she asked him to watch the baby. So therefore he was the babysitter.
Right.
So he was right along about the babysitter. He is the babysitter who abused the kid.
Facts. You're the babysitter. But as per usual, the liar that you are, you always try to put it on somebody else. The babysitter that don't exist.
No, it does. He is the babysitter. I mean, he just said he watched the baby. It was him that had the baby.
Can you guys hear me without an echo now?
Yes.
So this is the question I have.
Yeah.
My question, and not really to you guys, because we all know what the hell going on. But my
Yeah.
question is, clearly, not only did he not think this through, my
Right.
question is, are you saying, not you guys, Genty, are you saying that the friend and the mama statements to the judge in court were lies? He is
Hold
forgetting
on.
that they testified against him.
Hold on 1 second. Whoever this Reese is talking about some free Genty that's spamming the comments. Hold on, let me see. Let me see
Go
if you
ahead,
even
take care
bold
of it.
enough. Hold on. Let me see if you even. Yeah, you don't even have enough. Whoever
Might as
you are
well. I might still be on it.
that supports child abusers or whatever like that, you're weird as hell. Like anybody that supports child abuse, you're weird as fuck. I'm just gonna let you know, yes, because anybody that thinks this is okay, and then for you to even try to think this is something funny to troll about, y'all real strange. Pay attention to these people that do these things like this, especially ones that are bold enough to actually put their face on this. Okay, y'all, a lot of y'all caught in 4K showing that y'all support child abusers. So I'm just saying, go ahead though. I didn't mean to cut you out, but I know I wasn't saying that. And also too, we don't even call him. His name is Patrick Genty Jr. We don't do none of that, all that performative stuff. He wasn't no whatever you want to call himself or whatever for all that. That's his name. So everybody know. Patrick Genty Jr. You.
Yeah. So I'm just like, he's making it seem like everyone is lying on him. Like there was
Mm-hmm.
statements made. The wife made a statement, her mother made a statement, the friend made a statement. So for him to
Correct.
say he's discriminated against, it's just kind of like, it's different if they had a reason. My thing is, if you have a so-called babysitter, where's the dates that the child was abused that was in the babysitter's care? What's the date?
Mm-hmm.
With proof? You have no proof it wasn't nobody but you. And so now all of a sudden they picking on you. It's just
Mm-hmm.
kind of like he's digging himself deeper and deeper by even coming back making any type of videos suggesting anything else other than you abused your child. That's it. That's all.
Yep.
And his wife. And his wife. Let's not forget all his victims in this.
I mean, yes, she's not. I mean,
At the end
she's
of the
in
day,
on
she's
it too.
still a
Because like, if
victim.
you
She
really
is
listen
one.
to it,
But,
yeah, she knew what's up.
mhm.
Yeah,
But that
she knew
still
what was
don't
up.
absolve her for
Yeah,
what she did as
and
well.
you know what? That's one thing I was trying to figure out, because if she's sitting here making a statement saying there was times that she seen that he was frustrated, why was you still leaving that baby with him? It was times that she said
Right.
he had an anger issue. She seen that he was frustrated. She seen the baby
Mm-hmm.
would cry in a way that the baby don't cry with her. Y'all knew what was going on. Y'all just thought that y'all
She
wasn't gonna
went
get
back
caught.
to him.
That's why y'all didn't take
Yep.
that baby to the doctor. Y'all was trying to get that baby bones to heal up before y'all take that baby back to the
Mm-hmm.
doctor. Because everybody know them kids go to the doctor like every 3, 6, and 9 months to go get checkups and shots. Why y'all ain't take that baby to the doctor? Y'all knew exactly what was going on. Y'all was trying to get that baby healed up before anybody noticed.
Yep. 100.
That's why she keep
Finally,
poking
somebody with
in
some
her head in and out of
sense.
these lives.
Gosh.
And
Yeah.
that's why I'm
And
just
let's
like,
not
y'all
forget,
coming,
she
and
went back to
then the
him.
new girlfriend, you was a fucking, I don't mean to cuss, she's a dummy.
No, it's
She's one of them chicks
yeah.
that you know your man doing some crazy stuff, you gonna stick beside him. Meanwhile, you look just as stupid as he.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you,
All
she
you
don't
doing
even take care.
is
She don't
saying,
even have custody of her own child.